All right, so we're testing critical. I've shown this to you. What are you guys talking about? Okay.
Hands up. We were being stupid at basketball practice.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. There are ways this question can be asked. Okay. Your book actually uses some vocab that AP doesn't endorse. So something like find the intervals on which F is monotonic. You don't think your teachers were like that once in a while? No. It's just what is the function increasing and decreasing? It's just the little vocab word. You'll see it in your book. You will not see it in your class, in your AP exam. Okay. So keep that in mind. You also might see, and I'm gonna show you this one. Okay, analyze the critical points of let's see which the function. X cubed minus 27x minus 20. The translation here is find the min and max. Okay, we're looking for the critical points. Are they a min or a max? Okay, that's the translation. This information will also give you increasing and decreasing behavior. So pretty much everything gets contained in this one problem. Okay. Who gets this? Diana. How do I find the critical points? Okay. Okay.
Then you would take it as 30.
What needs to be over here? Ah, yeah. Okay. So, yep. So we've set the derivative equal to 0, right? To find the critical points, and then we can factor. So critical points. Yeah. All right. You're comfortable with that by now because you've done it lots. Okay. Do you remember how to find a min or a max? Yeah. Right, exactly. So do your remember? SIGN, not SINE. Okay. I'm going to pick 0, right? Always pick 0 if you can. It's probably about it. Yeah. Okay, and then remember, this is the sign analysis when you're plugging into the derivative. Okay, because that's going to tell us if we're at positive or negative slope. So we're either going to be a max or a min, right? So -4, and I use this one here because all I need is positive or negative signs. So if I plug -4 in, I get a negative and a negative. What's a negative times a negative? It's positive. Bet you didn't. 0, negative, positive, right? And then if I plug 4 in, I get a positive and a positive. Okay. What happens when we're going from positive to negative?
Maximum.
Max. Up to down, we have a max. And down to up, we have a min. Okay. You remember that now?
What are the dots underneath the threes?
Those are just, it was my attempt at a line.
Oh,
You just did something called the first derivative test, and you didn't even know it.
wow.
This is, okay. Okay, that's called the first derivative test. All the first derivative test says if the function is differentiable, okay, you have to be able to take the derivative, right? If it goes from positive to negative, it's a max. And if the derivative goes from a negative to a positive, it's a min. That's all the test says. Okay, so you know how to perform the test. We'll call it a sign analysis most of the time. Okay. So that would be satisfying this question. I could also tack on there, where is the function increasing? Right, so that's where the derivative is positive, right? And then it's increasing, -3 to 3. -3 to 3 is referring to this interval, not the point. Okay. Don't include open brackets. Okay. They need to be open brackets. Parentheses. Okay. All right. Let me show you the graph of this function. I think it's going to give some of you visual peoples. Can I move on? It's always you. Alex, are you done?
No.
It's like, never mind. I'm just going to stop right there. I might get fired. Okay, so here is the original function. Okay, just a sketch, nothing big. Okay, you see your max and min at -3 and 3, right? Let me draw the derivative. So this would be f in red. This would be f prime of x. So remember those derivative sketches we've been doing? This is basically what that is. Okay. So we have a maximum, right? The slope of this is positive. So the derivative value is positive. Here the slope is negative, so the derivative value is negative. So you can see that the derivative goes from positive to negative and has a 0. That will indicate a max. Okay, so if you're given a derivative graph, you can identify a maximum just by looking at the sign change over the x-axis. Okay. And here we go from negative to positive. We know that negative to positive is a minimum. Okay. So if you And you will be given this, I guarantee it, on the test. I'll even give it to you. You're given a graph of f prime. Where's the maximum? And all you have to look for is a 0 with a positive to negative change. Okay, so be aware of that. This?
No, for the
Here. Okay, so this would be, if you take the second derivative and set it equals 0, you've got a horizontal tangent line, right? That's called the second derivative test for concavity. So if the derivative has a horizontal tangent line and a sign change in slope, negative to positive, we have a concavity change from concave down to concave up. You're ahead of me. That's tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be talking about the derivative having a horizontal tangent line and how that gives us concavity. Okay. Do you want me to show you? Yes, we do want to show one more. Okay, let's talk about one without a sign transition. So we're going to analyze the critical points of function. Okay. Okay, what's the derivative, Hunter? Bring the exponent down. 1/3. Okay. Whew. Scared me. Okay. Scared everybody. It's small, it's not 2/3. Can I factor that? So what's our critical point? Okay. We're going to do a sign analysis. So I'll choose 0 and 2. Remember, we're plugging into f prime. So if I plug in 0, what do I get? Negative times a negative is a positive. And if I plug 2 in, I get another positive. What can we say?
That life is
Positive to positive.
There's no.
Yeah, nothing. Okay. We cannot conclude anything.
What would they be asking us?
It would be analyze the critical points again. Yeah, good point. So analyze. Yeah, so there's no min or max at x equals 1. Okay, and what you're looking at here is a graph. It looks something like that. Flattens out,
So that there's no.
so you get a 0 on the horizontal tangent line, but then it goes back up. So there's no hump. Sorry?
Not a minimum or a maximum, why are we getting answers?
Because just this graph goes up and then it flattens out at 0, or in this case at 1, and then it starts going back up. So it does hit a critical point, it just doesn't come down, it goes up. Positive to positive. Okay. The slopes don't change. Okay. So like I said, I've shown you all that before, just wanted to rehash it, and then I wanted to show you the graphs. So, Here's a graph f prime. Okay, you're going to see something like this, I guarantee it, on the AP exam.
Wow.
It'll give us a, here's a graph of f prime. And it'll give you numbers. Zero, of course. Okay, and then we could. Okay. You might say something, and I might say A. The maximum, well, the maximum and minimum of F, and then they will say, justify your answer.
Positive or negative was
Negative.
so that's your.
Okay, -3. So at x equals -3, F has a. Okay, now we're going to be very specific here. We have to have the x value, but we have to specify F. Why? Because we have F prime and we have F. If you just say it, they're going to assume you're talking about the wrong one. Okay, so you have to specify. So is that a max or a min? Yeah, because it goes from positive to negative, right? Because changes sign from negative. This is as simple as it gets.
And then you just do
Okay.
for 3. You say x equals 3 f as a minimum, but f averages after
Perfect. Plus 1.
negative.
This would be a 3-pointer. Plus 1, and then your reasons would give you plus 1. Okay.
I don't see how you found a min in that.
The derivative is negative. The derivative is positive.
Oh.
So that's what you got to think. The actual graph of f is doing this. So you have a minimum. This is just telling you the slopes are negative, then I hit a 0, then I hit a positive slope. Okay, this one is positive to negative. Okay. Now what about -5?
It's where it starts with going.
Nothing. We don't know anything because there's no sign change. What about right there at 0? No sign change. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's finish writing. F prime. Okay. So we're starting to get to the point where I can show you some more free response questions and I can start getting you a little more ready for those. Okay, so this is a classic, I mean, it's pretty much on the tests every year. Let's just put it that way. This is what I call a points bonanza. Easy, 3 points. Okay, yeah, this would be almost, it's going to be a little more wordy here, but you got to boil these things down to how simple can I make it? And then you execute. Not execute, but you do it. Okay. Okay, so I'm done. Do you want me to write the work down again? No?
Okay,
Yes, please.
Yeah? Yeah, brah? Okay. I can't understand yeah. That's like a yeah and a nah.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a stupid human trick is what it is.
Exactly.
Okay, poems 1 through 4. Exercises.
Where are you? Wait, no.
I didn't know like